do something big and bold and exciting with it. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm super proud to launch to you your new brand. Get excited, get on board, let's go! We're about to unleash Herbalife 2.0. It's important also to take a step back to go a step forward. What we do is we improve people's lives because I'm passionate about Herbalife. Make it stand on its own and do something big and bold and exciting with it. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm super proud to launch to you your new brand. Get excited, get on board, let's go! We're about to unleash Herbalife 2.0.
Okay, you can see we're doing this live. And
so I'm working on downloading the other videos. If you want to go ahead, and I'll try and do that here.
Right. Okay, I'll make a start. So welcome. I see Harold's with us today. And so well done. I know that Harold spent the weekend watching the Nutrition Club event that went on. He had a virtual ticket and was able to participate in that. So I'm glad to know that you've got some good education from there. You know, and this is only part of what this new Herbalife 2.0 is all about. It doesn't have to be nutrition clubs if that's not your thing. I know there's going to be people listening to this recording later on, and they might think, oh, you know, I don't want to do a nutrition club. And that's absolutely fine, because you know what? I don't want to do a nutrition club either. But that doesn't mean that Herbalife is closed to you if you don't want to do a nutrition club. Herbalife has got this huge new menu of things, and it's going to be so accessible to everyone around the world. And this is why I'm particularly excited about this leadership call that I've just come off this afternoon. And I want to explain to you the whole thinking behind this new approach that Herbalife has coming up with. And it's already started, but it hasn't all been completed. There is such a lot to do. And I'm hoping that we're going to be able to listen to Stefan Graziani in a couple of minutes when Lucy gives me the thumbs up. Oh, are we ready to go? Because I think actually Stefan introduces it far better than I could. Stefan Graziani, by the way, I know him really well. We started off in an office in Paris together, and he has grown in such an amazing way around the world. So I would listen to every single word that he has to say and take it on board, because this man has not just got to Founder's Circle. Founder's Circle is 10 diamonds, meaning 10 presidents' first line team members, but he's actually got 12 diamonds. So he's, you know, like he's got to Founder's Circle and another 2. And I remember when he received his Founder's Circle pin for having 10, I think that was that in Barcelona, perhaps? It wasn't very long ago. It was probably the last extravaganza that we had. And he said, when you get to 10, what do you do? Because, you know, all this time he'd been chasing Chairman's Club and then Founder's Circle. And then he got to that point where he thought, okay, I'm going to go for number 11. And guess what? Now he's at number 12. So this guy just keeps on going. It's just incredible. And I'm so proud of him and where he's come to. So if we can watch his video, it's just a 5-minute video, but he explains so well where Herbalife is at right now. So, Lucy.
Can you see that?
I can only see Lucy has started sharing, but it's a black screen.
Okay, I'm back. For some reason, can you see me? Can you hear me?
I can see you. I can hear you.
Great. Let's try that again. Can you see it now?
No, black screen. So
products and our science
Can you
and
see that now?
all of the doctors
I can
and
hear.
all of the different.
But you can't see.
Yeah.
Where does it say it's loading? Not had that.
Oh, I can see it now.
Now? Okay.
Yep.
Awesome.
Thank you.
products and our science and all of the doctors and all of the different areas that we can help people in, it's going to be something that's really incredible. So that'll be the first phase, is really the visual and the presence of Herbalife.com in every market really over the next 12 months. And so, this is going to be, for some, it'll be towards the end of the year. For others, it'll be kind of in the beginning of the following year. But really the goal is that every marketplace, and for us in Europe and Africa, it's really important because we have so many markets. But having that presence that just screams, this is the future of Herbalife, which is going to be great for attracting people to the business, attracting customers to the business. So from that standpoint, that's the first layer, if you will, the base layer, the foundation of the digital for us in the future. Then, as we're going to be going along, there's going to be layers of different things. Obviously, we need to make sure that all the distributors have a way easily to be able to communicate with potential customers and distributors, and to be able to have them, interact, and to be able to have someone start as a customer, start as a distributor in a very easy way. And so then there's the next level of what services we give. And so without going deep into the details, because to be honest with you, we're really in the design and the vision and the creation of the ideas phase. But I can tell you, we are talking about, having biofeedback, having as distributors a place that our customers, basically we can see how they're doing, how they're sleeping, what their weight is when they check in, what their biofeedback is if they're wearing wearables, from an iWatch to a Fitbit, to potentially a glucose monitor, to all types of things, to really bring us to this next level of being able to serve our customers and attract people to what we do, and have a global platform where we can get anybody in the world to look at Herbalife and to become a customer that'll allow them to have access to the best coaching, the best meal plans, the best workouts, local, recorded, live, online, really just be this platform for us to do incredible business with in the future. And so all of that, by the way, it's not going to be an overnight thing. The first layer will be the foundation and the vision of what Herbalife looks like. Then we'll start to layer in different levels of ways to transact with your customers. And then we'll be layering different levels of different services that we give. And it's going to be it's a huge project, and it's going to take time because these things are not built overnight, but it's really the beginning of this incredible future and this ecosystem, which I believe will create the best business opportunity in the world. Number one, for us as distributors, and will be the most attractive thing to bring people to. And number two, the thing that will serve our customers at levels that they've never had before, creating loyalty at levels that they've never had before, and continuing to use our products at levels that they've never had before.
So amazing, because, obviously this point around it taking time and giving the right amount of time to develop the best possible outcome is important. And I had the opportunity to walk into the room where you were working with external consultants and all of the digital team. And I think unless you're in the room and you see how much is being mapped out, you don't really understand how detailed the development work is behind this project. So I think from a trust perspective, our distributors should know and trust that this is a really rigorous process, and that we have the best minds in the room to get to the best possible outcome, right?
Yeah, and look, obviously you've got people that are experienced, that have a lot of Herbalife experience, and also, from a digital, web experience, but also most importantly, the company has amazing people that are really, I would say, creating a structure. And then we're calling in the best people. I mean, we are calling in some of the top consultants who have worked for some of the biggest companies in our industry, by the way, and also outside of our industry. And so when you put all of the combination together, really our role as distributors is to make sure that it all translates into something that's going to build our business, and also that's going to respect our principles. Yes. The things that we need as distributors in a multi-level marketing company, because we're not just a big direct-to-consumer business. We're a direct-to-consumer through distributor business. And so, there's some nuances there. And also, we have so many models. People are working in so many different ways. So we need to make sure that we're thinking about all of the people working in different ways, so that they've got tools that they can expand and grow their businesses with. So it's an amazing process. It's a lot of work, but we're going to be the most exciting, I believe, business opportunity, customer focused platform that really can attract just hordes of people to us because of the value that we bring.
Yeah, fantastic. And the first market that's going to launch is.
And to complete his sentence, the first market we're going to launch is the UK. So
Amazing.
apologies for the banging in the background, but that's building your business while you're listening. So that's very appropriate. So anyway, I think I couldn't have said it any better than Stefan, but what he was describing was part of this, what he had introduced at the beginning, that Herbalife has committed $250 million to developing a new technology, as well as $150 million to maintain, enhance, and make the old technology that we currently have better. And with the combination of those two things, it's going to be that we have such a reach worldwide digitally with the technology. And they're talking about things like if any of you have come across an aura ring, where you can read your aura and what's going on with your body. And for us to be able to connect with our customers and get that kind of technology and feedback, we'll know exactly where our customers are at, things like their diabetic levels, their blood pressure, et cetera. So that's super exciting, and it really shows that the company is committed to moving ahead with technology and not just giving us the best products and the best marketing plan, but making it accessible to all customers all around the world through all distributors, whatever their level of expertise is in the technological skills, because some people like me, we can do a bit of Facebook and a bit of Instagram, but when it starts getting like, big technology, I'm going, whoa, not me, I can't do that. And a lot of people are going to be that way. And so it's all about, it's okay. It doesn't matter what level you're at, just, plug into the technology that Herbalife's going to provide to all of us. So that's really, really exciting. And, then on this call, they went on to talk about now is the time to take on this whole new aspect of Herbalife, because some people have looked, for instance, some people have looked at the logo, the new logo, and some people have said, well, I don't like the new logo. I like the old logo. Well, hey, the old logo was beautiful, but the new logo and the new slogan, which is live your best life, really represents a whole new phase that we're going into, this whole new Herbalife 2.0. It's not really about the old stuff. It's now thinking, how can I adapt and grow with this new business, this whole new business that Herbalife is bringing to us? So with that, there's going to be, the people who adapt are the people who are going to succeed. The people who don't adapt, well, they'll still be able to carry on doing their business the way they were doing their business, but they won't be able to grow as fast as like when you jump on this wave of technology and growth, you can go for it. So, I would suggest that, if you've got aspirations to get your next new pin, well, think about how the pin has got this whole new look to it and aspire to having this beautiful new pin with this new phase of technology supporting it. Ta-da! Thank you, Lucy. I've got my tech queen over here showing me the kind of pins that we can aspire to. And with that, also, we were taught that some things remain the same. For example, we've always got our promotions and events, and the people who are going to succeed are the people who are going to work promotion to promotion, event to event. So what you need to be looking at right now is thinking, where am I 5 days to the end of the month? You might look at how many volume points have I got so far this month? How many new distributors have I got this month? How many new people have I spoken to about the business? And also, how many of the old people that you've ever spoken to before about Herbalife. Bring them in with the Herbalife promotion, which is the Welcome Back campaign. So the Welcome Back campaign is taking 2 phases. One phase is for for distributors who've been distributors more than 12 months ago, and their distributorship has the distributorship has expired and they haven't renewed. Well, they can come in on this Welcome Back campaign as well, but also people who have not placed an order in the last 4 to 11 months. So they've signed up as distributors, they might have ordered their first product, but for the last 4 to 11 months, they haven't ordered anything. Well, they can also come in this Welcome Back campaign. So you need to be in touch with them. There's all the promo items on HN Content, which explains how it all works. So I'm not going to go into that now. Just use HN Content and all the visuals that are there. Also, obviously, focus on things like extravaganza and vacation. Now, we talked about this a couple of calls ago, that, you know, if you've got a focus and you have a plan, you know what your stepping stones are. Now, extravaganza is open to people who have done, who are supervisors who do 5,000 volume points between January and August this year. So take a look at your volume. That's all part of building your volume towards qualifying for the vacation. Look at your team's volume, get people qualified as supervisors and help them to get their 5,000 volume points between when they qualify as supervisors to August. In fact, I think actually if it's anything like previous years, they will allow people who are newly qualified as supervisors this year to use that as a reason to get to extravaganza. However, I will warn you that last year we ran out of tickets for extravaganza. So I would say the sooner you get yourself and your team qualified this year for extravaganza and get your ticket, the better, because otherwise you might miss out. It's going to be an amazing extravaganza. I've already heard that we're going to be challenging the Guinness Book of Records for the largest outdoor activity. And I don't know what the activity is. I don't know whether it's going to be another fit club. I know Quentin Rivoire was very excited about this activity, but it's going to be this huge outdoor event. And we're going to have so many people there doing this thing. Obviously, it's going to be about fitness and wellness and all of that. We're going to be challenging getting a new entry into the Guinness Book of Records, just as we had before with the biggest fit club ever a few years ago. So that's to come. And also there's going to be an incredible concert going on at Extravaganza. They wouldn't tell us whether it's going to be a man, a woman, or whatever. It's going to be a very, very famous personality. It's going to be so mind-blowing for all the new members, as well as for all the old members. They're going to have this big concert and they're going to celebrate the new Herbalife 2.0. So that's another reason to go. So really just look at your qualification, make sure that you use all the stepping stones that we've already shown you how to do. I'm not going to go into it now, but follow the promotion. If you are promotion focused, if you are focused on getting your team, recruiting more team members and helping them with the promotions, that's the way to build. And there's no time like the present, because you've got everything to build for. Herbalife is bringing on all kinds of new products. And by the way, I've got a sneak preview. You know, we were told that there's a new Formula One flavor coming in the next 3 days. Well, I can tell you, for you lucky people on this call, what the flavor is. Have you got the slide, Lucy?
Yes, hang on a second. Let me just open it up. Okay, do you want to do a drum roll?
Okay.
Drum roll, please. And the flavor is ooh, peach
Boom.
lychee.
And lychee. Woo! I can see lots of people that I know are going to like this. And you know, and you can also see the countries that it's going to be launched in. So we in Europe and Africa are very, very fortunate, because we get to be the first to have this new product, peach and lychee. So
Wow.
that's Really great. And then what Herbalife's doing is they're looking at everything new for us. I believe they have discontinued the coconut and pineapple flavor for now, because this is probably, they're trying this one out, this peach and lychee out instead of that one for now, see how popular each of these are before they decide what's going to become a permanent product. So have a go at this. I'm really excited. I think I'm going to like this one. This is one of my kind of flavors. On top of that, we were talking, who's it? Rodrika Madrai was talking about, sometimes you go to your wardrobe and you think, where's that outfit? Where's that dress? Where's that thing that I like? And your wardrobe is so full of all the other stuff that you never wear. And, it's a really good thing, unclutter now and again, so that you can find the things that you really like and you really want to wear. And it's the same thing. She was comparing that with the Herbalife multiple products that we have. And there are some products that probably, we don't use that often, or we don't sell that often. So Herbalife are going to have a bit of a clear out so that they can really focus on what they call the verticals, the new way of looking at how Herbalife products are going to be structured. We're going to have obviously one of the verticals is going to be weight loss products, and Phyto Complete is one of the major products that go into that weight loss category, and they're going to come out with more products that follow that sort of where the science is great, the efficacy is great, and the results and the claims are great on the products. So that's going to happen with weight loss. And then there's going to be another vertical to do with well-being. So Active Mind Complex is the first one of its kind, and we're going to go into things to do with sleep and all sorts of other technologically amazing things that they haven't told us about yet, but I'm sure Herbalife are focusing on developing that line. That's going to be something that everyone can take advantage of. And then there's going to be third categories to do with outer nutrition and all of that. So I won't go into that, but watch out for the slimming down of the product ranges that are not being that popular, and focusing on super popular, really great products that we can just be confident with and tell our customers this is going to work, and it's worked for these people. Here are the results. Let's get you going. And here's an easy bit of technology to help you get started, and so on. So it's a dream. The whole thing is wonderful, and the dreams are all coming true. Hi, Celine. This girl is working hard, so she's going to benefit from all of this, because the more people you're talking to and the more people you're taking to events, the more people you're going to be exposing to these amazing new developments in Herbalife. Well, whoops, hello. Did someone say something?
I think it was just some background noise.
Okay, that's fine. So I want to just make sure I haven't missed anything out before we go to the Quentin Rivoire wrap-up video. I'm going to call Thursday, which gives us much bonus. That's one who currently to be focusing together, recruiting more supervisors is how you get, because your team are looking towards that are going to be available, and then you'll be popping to World Team in no time, which is going to help you to get qualified for vacations, and at the same time benefit from this World Team bonus. So watch this space on that one. What else do I need to tell you? Let's have a quick look. So get into action. Don't wait.
Sorry, Mum. Sorry to interrupt. Yeah. I couldn't hear the last point that you made. It may have been my internet.
Oh,
but
okay.
if it was jittery for anyone else, let us know in the chat in case you might need to repeat that. Or if it was clear for everyone, then okay, I think it was your internet, Mum. So could you just repeat? I heard World Team bonus, but I didn't hear what you were talking about before that.
Okay, sorry. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So actually, all I was saying was that on Thursday, there's going to be another call that I will be able to attend which will give us more details on the World Team Bonus. Those of you who don't know about it yet, there are some visuals that we can post in the group that actually explain it all. So, it's great. But what I really wanted to emphasize is to give you a little bit of a heads up, so that those of you who are serious about building your business and making bonuses, Herbalife is promoting this so that your business can grow. So what you need to do, the sky looks like a Van Gogh landscape out there. Sorry, I just needed to notice that. What the company are promoting, and if we follow that promotion, it's all about getting to supervisor, creating supervisors in your team as well, by helping them to reach all the promotions that Herbalife puts in place, whether it's 500, 1,000, 2,500, whatever it is the promotions are, help your team to reach that. You will therefore have supervisors in your team who are being active, and that will grow your royalties. And so therefore, you will soon be eligible for the World Team Bonus. And it's much more reachable now than ever before. So when you get there, your team are going to want to get there as well. So, build lines and lines of people. Don't just go with one person down line. Build wide, go deep. Wide and deep. That's the name of the game. Get more people signed up as distributors and help them to help people that they know. Right? So that was about World Team Bonus. I hope you heard that one.
We heard it this time. Yes.
Okay, great. Quentin Rivoire, very excited. He was talking his very first vacation. He missed it, and he realized he never wanted to miss another one. And so what he did was he got to work, and within the first year of getting to work after missing his vacation, he had 7 new lines of people who were qualifying with him, and he got to get team. And then within the next year, he was on mill team and then pres team. So it all kind of rolled along really quickly. But he also suggested that instead of just having one person, I mean, you can qualify with one person downline. You can qualify to the president's team, of course, and it has been done. But if you've got, like he has, 6 or 7 lines, then when you get to the Mark Hughes bonuses, your bonuses are bigger. Your qualifications for all the star events on the vacations are bigger. There's just so much more. So just trust the people who've been there already and think, I've got to go wide and deep. That was his main teaching today. And what else? Well, just congratulations for all of you who've made it onto this call today and want to listen in to see how Herbalife is growing. If you have any ideas that you want to put in place, please let me know, let Lucy know, because what I want to be able to do is to start working a plan that helps all of you guys do the things that you feel that you want to do. Like I said at the beginning of the call, there's been a lot of emphasis recently on nutrition clubs, but not everybody feels that nutrition club is for them. I know Harold was very interested in nutrition club, and I hope it's given him all the tips and ideas that he can go ahead with. But for other people, it might not be for you. You might want to do 21-day challenges. You might want to do different kinds of promotions online. You might want to do face-to-face promotions. What I want to do is to be able to help you to achieve your goals using the Herbalife promotions, but using what works for you and what lights you up. Because if it doesn't light you up to do something, you're not going to do it. But if you want, I know we all want to succeed and we all want to make money and we all want to change our pins, because that's why we're on this call. So let's talk on a one-to-one basis. We'll talk about the things that you particularly like to do, and we'll see how we can grow that. And then I'm sorry, I can't read the chat because my glasses don't do both. I'll read that later. Or Lucy,
I can read it for you.
All right.
So first of all, there's 2. There's one from Neota and one from Celine. Okay. I'll say Celine's first because it's about what we're talking about now. So she's saying, at the Open, one of the speakers said he focused on getting good at and perfecting two things: inviting people to events and inviting people to wellness evaluations. Yeah, spot on.
Great. Yeah.
So that's great.
Because
Thank you for sharing that.
because that's what he felt he was good at doing and he wanted to do. Is that
Yes.
right? Yeah. Okay, perfect. And if that's what you want to do, that's perfect. And also,
Yes, but you don't have to do those two things.
No, you don't have to have wellness evaluations, but it's a really good way of engaging conversation with people, isn't it? Because that's what we do. We talk about wellness, and people love talking about how they are. So, you know, and a wellness evaluation doesn't have to be, you know, a sheet of paper or a questionnaire on an iPad or whatever, asking specific questions. A wellness evaluation can be anything you want it to be. It can be, you know, let's have a chat. How are you doing? How are you feeling? What can I do to help you? You know, what do you need help with? I mean, that's wellness evaluation, and Herbalife has the answer to every problem, challenge. Can always find an answer to everything. So that's you know, it's always about finding ways of talking to people, isn't it? Because it's use, wear, and talk is the most important part.
Nyota had a question.
Yes.
Nyota, did you want to ask a question?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Hey, Nyota.
You can hear me?
Yes,
Yes,
just about.
quietly, but can hear you.
Yeah.
Is it better now?
No.
Oh, I think I have an issue with
That's good.
Yeah?
Got it.
Okay. First of all, hello, and thank you for clarifying about the new pins and the new logo, because I saw it and I was like, oh no, but that was like Mark Hughes, you know. I felt a bit sad about it, but the way that you explained it, it's like a whole new revival of his vision, I feel like now. So
Absolutely.
thank you for clarifying that.
It's
And
all
then,
about Hughes. It's
yeah.
all, yeah.
Definitely. And then my second question is, so I lost my supervisor status, but I'm planning on like getting it back. So I'm working my way back to it. And I wanted to know if me requalifying for it, one, I would get the new pin, and two, that would also help towards like the like extravaganza and the world team bonus and all of that, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Everything.
Okay.
Yeah. The
And then
name of the game is get to supervisor yourself and recruit people and help them to get to supervisor too. And don't spend too
Okay.
long with one. Don't spend too long with one.
Definitely.
Get another and another and another and help them all.
And
say,
it would
hey, man,
still be,
hey, what John's doing. Hey, Mark, it's incredible what Peter's doing. Nobody has names
Yeah.
like that anymore, do they?
of course, and it would still be 4,000, right? To requalify soup?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Just wanted to be very clear on that.
Yep.
Thank you.
You got it. You got it. You're welcome. Love seeing you back in the fold of our family. Okay.
Did you want to share the last video, or did you cover that?
No, I'd like to share the last video now, because
Okay.
although I've said it, I think Quentin Revoir is great. It's always good to hear from Quentin. So yeah, let's wrap it up tonight. Well done, everybody, for being on. Just hear what Quentin has to say.
Okay, can you see it now?
I can.
Okay.
Where were we? Barcelona. We were in Barcelona. And can you tell that many things happened since Barcelona? For sure. You know, since Barcelona, you're a lot more in real life. Maybe some of you guys reopen new centers, new clubs. Maybe you feel more at ease with your Herbalife business because there is this sense of, oh my God, there is this sense of belonging again. You know, extravaganza gave me the feeling of, oh my God, it feels good that it feels open. We can do this. Because when I joined the business, I was 22 years old. And when I first saw all these magnificent events, I said to myself, I want to be part of this deal, right? So without the events, what we do is a bit different. Thanks to extravaganza, that gave us the feeling like, oh my God, we are back, right? We are back. Then what happened? The FPTR in Dublin, in Lisbon, oh my God, that was, I don't want to say that it was a game changer, but it was, I mean, it was such a high level, you know, high level content, high level training, high level 4 days. And then it felt like, oh my God, we've got the leadership right here. There is nowhere else we've got this kind of leadership. So the FPTR in Lisbon, I'm going to get it. For me, it was like, oh my God, I'm ready to get, you know, to have a 2023, a big 2023, a big one. Everybody started with kickoff or leadership weekend, you know, in January or February of this year. And with the new launches, the royalty uplift factors, the 1% extra bonus. I mean, those kind of different launches in different countries. There is this feeling of this is us again. This is really us again. And you know, if I could qualify to the president's team in 3.5 years, and then 20K, and you know, qualify to the Marcus Bonus Awards. You know, if I could do it, it's just because I really fell in love with the company. And going back to the honors this year in March, we just came back a week ago. And that's about the time that it took me for the jet lag to hit, you know, to slow down. I mean, I was like, and Cynthia was the same. We were thinking for ourselves, what a company, what a life we get to have. What an amazing leadership around us. What a company that is always ready to elevate, ready to innovate, ready to inspire. But we have to be the inspired ones. So maybe this is a promotional, you know, speech out there, guys. But I just want to say, you know, just with the words of Stefan, Rodica, and all of our fellow partners, that, you know, we have an event cycle, right? There is an event cycle. From the honors right now, if you were there or not, there, you know, for sure you had this fear of missing out, right? For sure. But extravaganza is already in 5 or 6 months, and you want to make sure that you are going to have as many people with you as possible. Be ready for your next leadership weekends, your big summer events. You know, the next 3 to 6 months are going to be insane if you decide to put in the work, to get more customers, to reinstall some existing and old customers, distributors, and if you're ready to just go after new people. New solves it all. I hope you guys enjoy this little section, and, you know, I give it back to you, Chris, if you have any question or the chat.
Fantastic. I couldn't have said it any better than that. So well done, everybody. Thanks for being on this call. And I look forward to us really growing all at the extravaganza together with all our new distributors. Thank you.
Amazing.
Bye.
Thank you.